Welcome to Comic Power. I am your host, Comic Killer 72. Today we're doing a new segment called the Quick Flip. In comic book investing terminology, the quick flip normally means you have something for a very short period of time that you sell for a profit and had no intention of holding it for the long term. At my channel, I'm going to incorporate the phrase quick flip and make it mean real down and dirty, real fast information about this channel and other comic book news. And normally under 7 minutes, but today we're going to do it in 8:55. But let's do some house cleaning first. In case you forgot, or if you didn't know, I do sell on eBay, and this is my webpage out there. I'll put a link in the description. I sell key issue comics, and my feedback score is 100%. One of those comics for sale is Black Panther Volume 3, Number 1, which is the first appearance of the Dora Milaje. That's Okoye, Nakia, Ayo, Black Panther's all-female security force, which had a big role in the live-action movie. So make sure you visit it. I have stuff like this and other great keys. Also, you should remember to please click on the bell for notifications. It'll let you know when a new video is posted. You'll get alert that a new video is now up. That's the most convenient way to keep up with the channel. Of course, we have to start with all things Black Panther. Its $202 million take was the 5th largest opening weekend of all time, only behind the Avengers, Jurassic World, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and Star Wars The Force Awakens. That's a huge deal, so I'm going to be talking about Black Panther for a while, at least through the rest of February anyway. A lot of the success of the film is being credited to MichaelBJordan, and his incredible take is Eric Killmonger, the villain of the movie. One of the few criticisms that Marvel has had in its movies is that the villains haven't been memorable. This is Marvel's 18th film, and the villains that you most remember are the Eric Killmonger that we just mentioned, Loki, and the Vulture played by Michael Keaton. As for Killmonger, this character first appeared in Jungle Action number 6 back in 1973. He's always been a D-list supervillain, but the way they flipped the character for the movie and Michael Jordan's performance was just miraculous and has raised his character from a virtual unknown to an A-list supervillain almost overnight. Let's do a quick review of Jordan's career. He first appeared in The Wire as a child actor in 2002. It looks funny seeing him that young again. He had small roles in TV shows like The Sopranos, Cosby, All My Children, CSI, and he achieved a prominent role in Friday Night Lights from 2009 to 2011. He got a chance to be a lead in a live-action movie in the independent film Fruitville Station, which was directed by newcomer Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler, remember that name. Michael had a career setback when he appeared as Johnny Storm in the Fan Forstic movie, which you are well aware was a complete disaster. However, he bounced back in the same year by securing the lead role in Creed, an extension of the Rocky Balboa universe, where he plays the long-lost son of Apollo Creed, starts a boxing career, and gets mentored by Rocky himself. And it too was directed by Ryan Coogler. Here's a photo of the primary people in Creed. That's Ryan Coogler on the left, who's the director. TESSA Thompson, who played the love interest, who went on to play Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok. Sylvester Stallone, who plays Starhawk in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And of course, Michael B. Jordan is the lead character who goes on to play Killmonger in Black Panther. So think about it. Ryan Coogler has only directed 3 films in his career. All 3 of them have starred Michael B. Jordan. As for Michael's villainy in Black Panther, some people are comparing it to Magneto, being that his cause may be just and understandable, but his actions may not be. Actually, I don't agree with that premise. I see Killmonger sort of like as a real-life villain like Saddam Hussein. Saddam's Ba'ath Party started out as a Arab nationalist group, you know, basically kick out the foreigners and let the Arabs run their own affairs. But of course, he really didn't care about his people. He became a warmongering, bloodthirsty, war criminal dictator. Killmonger was positioning himself as an African nationalist, but he became a warmongering, bloodthirsty, war criminal dictator. So is he the best villain that Marvel has ever had? It's early, but I would say yes. And the question is, are they going to keep him dead, or are they going to find a way to bring him back? Loki and the Vulture are still around for future mischief, but Killmonger isn't. So would they resurrect him, and how much would they have to pay Michael B. Jordan to reprise that character? I'm sure it would be a lot. All right, you know what's next. Next up is the speculation pick of the week. And that's going to be Mera, number 1 of a 6-part miniseries from DC Comics. Of course, she comes out of the Aquaman universe and is actually his wife, so therefore the Queen of Atlantis. As I reported in a previous video, the Aquaman live-action movie drops on December 21st, 2018 and will be played by Amber Heard, which is a terrific choice. Let's just say she's pretty easy on the eyes. In the comic, cover A is drawn by Nicholas Scott, who I named as the top female artist in comics. I made a previous video about female comic book artists in the comic book industry not getting enough attention, even though they do fantastic work. I'll put a link in the description. This comic is going to be Mera's first solo adventure as a lead character, and Aquaman's brother Orum the Ocean Master is going to show up, and Mera has to handle. So I see this as a pretty big deal. The runner-up this week is going to be Wonder Woman number 41. It's the start of a new storyline called Amazon's Attack. And the best thing about Wonder Woman these days is the Jenny Frison cover B variants, which continue. Jenny also made my list of one of the top 10 female artists. Once again, link in the description. Man, look at that art though. That's just awesome. Unfortunately, I have to keep reporting on the idiotic decisions by Warner Brothers and what they plan to do with the DC movie universe going forward. Of course, we have Aquaman coming out in December. I trust James Wan to deliver. He's a great director. Jason Momoa is Aquaman. Amber Heard is Mera. William Dafoe is going to be in it. The cast is excellent as well. Got no problems with that. There's also going to be Wonder Woman 2, which is going to come out in 2019. Gal Gadot as Princess Diana was fantastic. Can't wait. Question is, what happens after Wonder Woman 2? And it turns out that Warner Brothers wants to develop a Flashpoint movie as well as a Batgirl movie. Now, let me explain why this is a bad idea. Me and you both love the Batgirl character as Barbara Gordon. The only time this character has appeared in the movie is that awful Alicia Silverstone 1990s version. So she's long overdue for an appearance in the movie. However, DC has had 5 films out so far. Where is Barbara Gordon? Don't you think you have to set this up in some type of way? Batgirl's got to come out of the Batman universe, and we don't even know where Batman is, and we don't even know if Ben Affleck is even going to return. Her story has to organically come out of a Batman story. So if you try to jump right into this, it's going to be a big fail. Did DC learn anything from Marvel? For example, the Black Widow shows up in Iron Man 2 and gets significant screen time. So by the time she shows up in the Avengers, she's a full-fledged character with a point of view and a backstory that makes you want to root for her. And what about the Flash? Should he have his own movie? Of course he should have his own movie. The Flash is one of the top 10 most iconic superheroes of all time. And he's been established somewhat in this new universe, but not properly defined yet. His appearance in Suicide Squad is about 5 seconds. His appearance in BVS is not much longer than that. And his appearance in Justice League had significant cuts. For example, there's a heroic scene where he saves the life of Iris West, which was cut from the movie. And what we don't understand yet is, who is the Flash? What's his motivation? Is his suit Wayne tech? I guess it was implied, but they really didn't show that to us in the movie. We haven't been given any reason to pull for the Flash. So why should audiences even care about a future movie? In a television show, we have a motivation and a point of view, but not in the movies. There's talk that DC want to use Flashpoint as a soft reboot of the DCEU and replace Ben Affleck with Jake Gyllenhaal, which is just another bad idea. If you're going to reboot the DCEU, just go ahead and reboot the thing top to bottom. Don't do a half-ass reboot. Here's what they should do after Wonder Woman 2. Do a Superman Man of Steel Part 2 and make the villain Brainiac the destroyer of worlds who's trying to look for all that Krypton tech that's now on Earth. Unfortunately, DC has handcuffed themselves because they're going to use Brainiac on a television show Krypton that's on the Sci-Fi Network. I'm sure it's going to work for the television show, but it's going to be bad for the movie universe because Brainiac is such an important character. So since you want to use Brainiac for television, I got nothing for you on Man of Steel 2. For Batman, just keep Ben Affleck. You've already established there's a Deathstroke. Make him fight Deathstroke. Joe Manganiello, I'm sure I'm butchering that, has already been cast for Deathstroke. This guy's got jacked for this role. You introduce Barbara Gordon in this, and you can use it to establish her future movie. So in a nutshell, after Wonder Woman, you should get Superman and Batman right before you spin anything else off. I'm only trying to help, but I don't think that the idiot Warner Brothers executives are going to listen to me. You know the drill. Subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and share it on social media so others can learn about comic power. Once again, thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. It only gets better from here.